All right, we have begun. We are recording. Get us some music. Maybe I won't cough up my bug, but let me set us a scene. This story begins in the Barren White, in one of the many dense thickets and forests of Havian, where a Gidon tribe has built itself around a pinprick of blue light, one of the many moonstones that can be found throughout the world. This one is large and gives this particular tribe a source of heat, a source of light, and the light being important as it attracts prey, which and that in turn becomes food for the tribe. Curiosity can be its own form of a trap. But as we center down on this particular Gidon tribe, we will focus on this individual. This is Moonspeaker Snaresplat. He is a Gidon of Havian. He is one of the many denizens of the planet. They're mammalian. They have strong beaks and strong claws. They're fast, agile, very heavy, and covered in quills that snap off at the slightest sign of danger, allowing them to live in the dense forests and thickets of Havian, as many of the trees and plants have all sorts of mechanisms for catching prey and grabbing them up. The Gidon have evolved to surpass this particular type of trap, as their quills stick out and once brushed against will snap off, sending a impulse through their body, causing them to automatically leap away from the danger. Doesn't always work, but most of the time it does. This particular Gidon is recently named Moonspeaker, as he has shown a propensity for channeling the divine power of the moons. Go ahead and introduce yourself there a little bit, Mr. Moonsplat. Snaresplat. Gets his name wrong immediately. Good job, me.
Look. Hello. I am K-Fish. I'll be playing Moonspeaker Snaresplats / something else later on. And yeah, I'm just gonna dive on into it.
Okay. Snaresplat, as you go about your daily routine, if routine is what you could call it in the Gidon tribe of the Green, you walk past, at one point, the large, glowing moonstone sitting in the center of the camp. You know that if you set tribute before it, it will claim it, leading to future warmth and light for your tribe. As you make your way past it, and its eerie blue glow, it's just slightly to too bright to look at, as your eyes are adjusted and developed to see in pitch black darkness. This moonstone, a gift from the gods, from the moons that hover overhead, has its pros and its cons. It's bright, glaringly so, gives away your position. But at the same time, it has its many benefits. As you look up to the sky, the stars are bright. Thousands and thousands and thousands of tiny, bright lights. Tonight, surrounded in a starry, colorful cloud of pink. The smaller green god is lowering into the horizon as the larger red god slowly consumes the sky. Probably in the next few days, there will be a dark time. But not yet. As you ponder the sky, you will be approached by an individual. Show him. Mm-hmm. Decked out in a necklace of bones and a small squirrel skull tied to her head, the chief will slowly approach you, as she will raise a hand and her quills will move to the motion of anticipation, and then into investigation, as she will look towards you and then up to the sky, focusing on the moons. Moonsplat?
Beef.
Have you been practicing?
I have. Would you like to see?
Please, show me. She will step up.
Alright, so what am I doing? Way bigger. I don't know.
You tell me. How are you gonna show her? You are a moon speaker. You've been identified by the tribe as someone who is capable of channeling the divine power of the moons. As this is recent, you would also know that the chief of Green happens to also be a moon speaker. In fact, becoming chief is it's almost a requirement to be a moon speaker and have some connection to the moons, because you speak for the moons to the tribe. It is anticipated that one day you will take her place. Show her what you've got.
Okay. Well then, obviously she wants a show of my power and my development, so I will place my hands upon the ground, burying them beneath the snow so that way I can touch the ground beneath. And with Druidcraft, I will produce a flower that will lift up, breaking through the snow on the ground to where everybody can see it, and watch it bloom into a flower with red petals that kind of fade into green.
As you cast this Druidcraft, something happens. And you've come to expect this at this point. as you make this flower, as it sprouts, grows, and then its petals unfurl, it will vanish.
Oh. It seems to have disappeared, Chief.
The chief will hold up a hand, her quills moving to the motions of patience, as, after a moment, as if obscured by a shadow, quickly lifting, the flower once again becomes visible. And it sits there, pretty and dangerous. Make me a nature check.
Okay. Nature.
Okay. You would know that the flower that you have grown is known as... Dang it, my notes. They have disappeared. 1 second.
No rush. Take your time.
Alright, let's see here. You would know that the flower that you have managed to conjure up and grow is known as a fellbroom. It is a simple, small, and unassuming flower, but if one were to step close enough to it, it would react, firing from its flower a venomous dart. The Chief of Green will nod in appreciation. Very good. Very good. Now, can you make it passive?
He'll kind of tilt his head sideways. I am unsure how to do that, Chief.
Use the moons. Use the wisdom. You tell me. As she will move her quills to the motion of anticipation again.
Right. Okay. So he'll kind of just touch one of his claws to his beak and kind of tap it in a thinking motion. And then do I have the two green and red stones?
Yes.
Currently?
You would have a pair of stones, one red, one green. A method of focusing your mind towards channeling the powers of the divine gods in the sky.
Alright. He'll take one of the stones in each hand. And start doing a little Gidon dance, and waving his hands in the air, and he'll say, "Blessed moons, guide me and aid this plant and make it to where one may pass without any issue." And he will try to, I guess, nature check.
Okay. The Chief of Green will move her quills to the motion of concern for a moment. Moonspeaker Snaresplat. This was a test. And though your heart is in the right place, wanting to fix wanting to change, wanting to follow my instructions. Not all instructions are right. This flower is meant to be dangerous. This flower should not be pacified. But your heart is in the right place. Remember, nature has its place. The moons, they are the source. They create all, but all they create is as it should be. Do you understand? As she will move her quills to the motion of investigation.
He will nod his head in agreement. You are very wise, Chief. Thank you for your wisdom.
Good. Good. Nairsplat, you learn these things. One day you will be a good chief. Now, you have shown me your practice. Continue to do so, but take time. Rest. Do not become overcome with grief or concern over this lesson. You are a good student. You have shown natural promise, and this is a good thing. You are good. Now, I must go and tend to the tribe. I hear some of your friends in the distance. Perhaps they will be eager to see some of your skills and practice as well. As
He'll just nod his head.
The chief will nod and move her quills to the motion of relaxation, as she will walk away very casually. As she states, you can also hear your friends over in this direction, as you will see this gaggle of companions as they laugh and poke at each other. They appear to have returned from some sort of hunt, as they carry various things, various creatures, and as they do, this one, who you will recognize as your dear friend Eats for Three, will pull forth a portion of the hunt, and he will humbly lay it down at the base of the moonstone. You will know that he has been chosen by the group to do this honor because he is known for eating far too much, and the Chief of Green has made it his task to show humility and to show what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh God.
Yeah, I know, right? It's right there on the tip of my tongue. To show courtesy, I suppose. Courtesy is a good word.
Restraint?
Yes, restraint. That's an even better one. As he lays the portion of the hunt at the base of the moonstone and steps back, slightly alarmed, his quills moving to the motions of concern, as the moonstone will, in a quick jolt, fire a lightning bolt from its core, hitting the offering, which will turn into bright blue light as it is absorbed into the moonstone, which you could swear glows slightly brighter.
After the moon's or the stone takes his tribute, he'll approach. Eats for Three. The moons appreciate your tribute.
His quills will move to the motion of subservience. Snaresplat. Oh, speaker, Snaresplat. Yes, we have returned from a good hunt, and there was much. There will be plenty for the tribe.
I'll just nod his head in excitement.
As he says this, this friend, Dances with Bug, will step up and he will slap you on the shoulder. Eats for 3. You worry too much. You are too concerned that Snaresplat will forget us because he is going to be chief one day. He is one of us. You need not worry, as he will pull you in for a bear hug.
As he does that, he'll kind of look at him. And you are again? And he'll smile.
His quills will move to the motion of anger, and then quickly move to mockery. Ha ha ha! You are very funny, Snaresplat. You do know my name, right?
Yes, Dances with Bugs.
Oh, good. Everyone else will laugh.
He'll laugh.
This Gidon in the back, you would know, is a female, but is always eager to go on the hunts. Will move up to the moonstone and will set down a small, colorful rock that she has found. As Leaf for Drinking will give her tribute to the moonstone. She does not back away dramatically, as the moonstone will capture it and pull it into its core. Leaf for Drinking will look up to the moons, and for the slightest moment, make me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
She looks up to the moons, and for the slightest moment, you get the impression that she might be on the way to having the gift herself, as she does not fear the moonstone. She honors the moons. She will step up after looking to the moons. So, I hear you are practicing. She will waddle up and wave her hands, and then she will point at the moonstones in either of your hands, the red one and the green. Do they work? Do they do what you want them to do?
Yes, for the most part.
How? Do you need the stones to do it?
They help focus my energies into what I need to do.
Can I try? Everyone else will gasp as their quills all move to the motion of concern.
Patience, Leaf for Drinking. Your time will come.
She will growl. Fine. Well, I am going to eat, and then I will go to bed. And I will sleep, and then tomorrow we will hunt again. She will leave the group. Spines break early will step forward. Hesitantly, cautiously even. Speaker, Snaresplat, you... Do you think... He seems very hesitant, and his quills are all over the place with, agitation. Are the moonstones, the stones that you carry, are they special?
I believe so. Why do you ask?
I worry for Leaf for drinking. I think you have angered her, and I am afraid that it will result poorly on the rest of us.
Why would she be angry?
He will look around to the rest of the group. Dances with Bug will once again kind of bump into you, kind of a side hug. Oh, she is concerned, probably, that you are going to forget her as well, and that you will be so important that you will forget us, and that you are showing so even more by not letting anyone else hold the rocks. They are just rocks, are they not?
They are more than just rocks. They represent our connections to the moons. While she might be on her way to becoming a moon speaker herself, she is not quite ready to channel that power.
Well, show us what they do then. What is so special? Why are they different from that rock? Is it the rock that does it? Or are you the one?
Can I Arcana check that? Just to see if I have a better understanding of...
You can, yes, go ahead. Okay. You would know that part of the process that the Chief of Green put you through was actually going out and finding rocks that reminded you most of the moons. The rock in your right claw is red and large and kind of lumpy, and the one in your right hand, did I say right or left? The other hand, your other right,
yes,
is smaller and smoother, like it's been washed by water. Probably you gathered it from nearer to the flow, the large glacier where the snow moves quickly and dangerously, but it smooths some stones. They are, in fact, just rocks. However, because of your perception of them, because of the way that you identify them and their connection to the moons based on their color, their shape, the way they feel in your hands, the way they make you feel, the Chief of Green has explained to you that although they are not in the end of themselves the source of your power, they help you concentrate. They help you look to the moons for power, regardless of whether you can see them or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what you know.
Well, Dances with Bugs, it's not so much that the rocks are special. It is that they are a representation of my connection to the moons. They help me to focus that energy and place it where I wish.
Very good. And so, can no one touch them? Only you?
Well, I mean, I guess you could, but to try to channel the energies or the power would do you no good, for the connection that these rocks represent are personal to me and not so much to anyone else.
I see. He nods. His quills moving to the motion of understanding. Everyone else nods as well, as they all begin to break away for their various tasks. You will hear the motion of the wind. You will hear the sounds of distant cold incoming. It will be a dark night. It will be probably very snowy, as you can sense the weather coming in. Tonight would be a night to gather close and weather the storm. As the rest of your friends begin to huddle up and make their way over to an opening in a hill underneath the roots of this tree, which have been sprung and then shaped into a sort of makeshift bit of shelter. The red moon, slowly but surely, overtakes the sky, but it will not fully take the sky this night. Do you hunker down, or do you do anything else before?
I'll probably go hunker down with my friends. I'll join them.
Mm-hmm. Leave for Drinking will also join them. They will motion to a spot that they have saved for you. As everyone gathers for the night, you have food, you have the warmth of the moonstone at the center of camp. Just a faint warmth, but enough. As the night grows darker, the weather moves in, the snow is heavy. The music just got really intense for some reason. Don't do that.
I thought it was on purpose. I was like, damn,
it was not. It would have been very cool if it was, but yes. Morning breaks as Claw and Ear will begin the process of breaking you guys out from your huddle. They will push the snow and shovel it away to create an opening back out into the tribe. The snow was heavy this night, but as Claw and Ear trudges his way through, he opens a path for everyone else. As you make it back out into the snow, the area around the moonstone is, as always, much lower in snow, as any massive amounts of snow that might have covered it would have been absorbed throughout the night. Your friends all begin to gather as they start making preparations to go out on yet another hunt, as Eats for Three has decided he will stay behind this day. Okay, Leaf for Drinking will step up, and she will motion to you, her quills moving to the motions of mockery. Good morning, Snare Splat. I imagine you will have a long day of practicing for leadership and things like that.
Well, normally, yes, but you seem to be down one person. May I join you on your hunt?
Oh, do you hear? The great Moonspeaker wants to join us on the hunt. Oh, yes. He. They all laugh, and then they realize you're being serious. And Dances with Bug will once again run up and pull you into a hug. Of course, you must join us. It will be an honor. It will be very good. Alright, as they gather you up and begin to prepare to go forth onto a hunt. Let's see here. All right. As you should probably activate that. As you make your way to the to the hunting site. Leaf for Drinking will lead the way, as everyone else appears to generally follow her lead with very little argument. The group will stalk up to just behind a large rock, and staring over it ahead, make me a perception check.
Reception.
Okay. Leaf for Drinking will stare out in this general direction, and she will nod at the others. Planier will take a moment and notice that everyone else is nodding along, and he will also nod along. Make me an insight check.
Insight.
Okay. These three, 1, 2, 3, are all nodding along with Leaf for Drinking. Planier takes his sweet time to react, and then he will also aggressively begin nodding along as well. They all look to you.
Not knowing what's going on, he'll also nod.
And they will nod. Leaf for Drinking will put a claw up to her beak as her quills will move to the motion of concern. And then they will move once again into the motions of anticipation as she will pointedly, aggressively over here. Make me another perception check at advantage. Pay attention to the movement in the snow. As you look ahead with her guidance and her motions, you will see a motion, a little bit of movement in the snow, almost imperceptible, as something white will be seen way over here. Do you see? Leaf for Drinking will ask.
He'll whisper, "Yes, I do."
We will sneak around. She will make motions to the sides, and then we will ambush. Do not let it escape.
Nod.
Alright, she will start making motions as drops from trees will move over here. Let's see. Okay. Spines break early. We'll move over here. Planier will also move over here. Stealthily rolling. Dances with Bugs. We'll move over here. As he rolls behind the stones. Leaf for Drinking will look to you. See which direction you choose.
I'll go up.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
And stealth. Wow, these rolls today.
Okay. It's almost poetic. As you split around the rocks, you will notice, for a moment, that the Ha'asa ahead turns It sniffs the air in this general direction. But it does not immediately seem to notice you. You can see in this direction, as leaf for drinking, claw in ear, and drops from trees will begin to spread out as they will start making their motions for the ambush. Spines break early will very hesitantly, very cautiously launch himself through the snow as he will attempt to make it over here and begin going up top of this rock ledge that seems to drop into this area. He's going to try and come down from above. As Dances with Bug, we'll try and move here and start skirting around the corner. What do you do, Moonspeaker Snare Splat?
Okay. I will probably join Dances with Bugs to try to take this route around.
Okay. As you all start to make your approach, the Ahasa appears to sniff in this direction. And then it begins to move. As it approaches here, make me a perception check. Okay. One thing you will notice, this Hasa is slightly injured. It appears to have a tear in the membrane between its arm and its leg on one side. Mm-hmm. There's no way it could glide in its current state. This is a wounded creature. This is ripe for the picking, essentially. As it steps forward and you can see that it is wounded, you will also notice Leaf for Drinking sitting over here, peeking very cautiously over a rock. She makes a motion to you. Get it. Easy.
Mm-hmm. Right, well then, he'll see her just nod and then book it for the creature.
All right. Oh, I need to give you a thing that I did not give this particular one. Let's see here. Need this.
The claw.
You need the claw. Okay, you should have them now. As you run in to attack the creature, it is not surprised as it appears to notice you. Let's see here. All right. Go ahead and make me attacks. It is one creature, hardly enough for a full initiative round. I will say that you have the initiative as you have run out to sneak towards it.
Alright. We'll just go ahead and do an attack. Normal. 16.
Alright, let's see here. That will hit. Go ahead and do damage. Wow, that was pretty good.
Max damage right off.
As you badly injure it, clawing into it with your claw. That was one. You have two of those.
Alright. Again!
That will hit as well. As you strike the creature, clawing it and felling it, knocking it to the ground in a bloody heap, all of your friends would cheer from the distance, as they're all very excited that you came on a hunt with them at all, let alone ran in and took the kill before any of them could react. Leaf for Drinking will step up and nod very approvingly, her quills moving to the motion of approval. That was very good.
He'll nod back. Thank you for your guidance in this hunt.
Yes, you have done well. Now, because you are the one to slay it, you can choose someone to carry it back.
I shall carry
it. She will laugh. Okay, Mr. Noble, very good. She'll start to waddle away, and everybody else will laugh and follow as well.
Yeah, no. Pick it up and start over his back and start hauling it off.
As you all start walking and making your way back to the tribe, Drops from Trees will express, I thought you were going to use moon powers or something, but instead you run in and you use claws, like everyone else?
One should not always rely on the powers of the moon to do regular tasks. They are not toys.
I suppose they are not toys. But at the same time, if you have them, why not use the advantage?
Because then you lose the meaning. Just because you can take the easy road doesn't always make it the best road. You learn more from taking the longer, harder path.
I see. He will nod. Very good. Alright, as you guys return to the tribe, Moonspeaker Snaresplat dragging his prey behind him, make me an athletics check.
Alright.
Alright. As you drag the creature behind you, eventually, as it is quite a distance, it begins to become very heavy. Drops from Trees will offer to help pull, as you have bestowed upon him some wisdom, and he would like to show his appreciation. He will move his quills to the motions of subservience and wait for your instruction.
Oh, thank you, Drops from Trees. Yes, please. Some help would be nice.
Good. He will nod and eagerly grab one of the other legs of the creature and begin to help you drag it back towards the tribe. As you arrive, you will see that the tribe is much the way it has been, generally quiet. Your friends, as you pass much of the day on the hunt, arriving there and then tracking the prey, which you only actually saw near the very, very end, as Leaf for Drinking did most of the actual tracking and finding. Eventually, you make it back about halfway through the day, as the moon overhead, the red moon, begins to very slowly begin to cover up the green as the green moon starts to drift behind it. Tonight will be the beginning of a dark time, a time where the moon's powers seem to be enhanced somewhat. And also, prey like this becomes all the more easy to catch because in the darkness, the Gidon have their special traits and their special abilities that keep them safe, which many other creatures lack. It makes for good hunting, a very good time to stock up and make sure that the tribe will be strong and full and fat to survive the harsher storms that may come soon in the future. But as you drag your prize back towards the tribe, there it is in the center, the moonstone, glowing bright. Chief of Green is currently around it, having a conversation with Eats for Three, as their quills move to various different emotional stances. But yes, your tribe arrives as the hunting party appears to sort of scatter. You and Drops from Trees drag your kill behind you as it slides gracefully through the snow. As you arrive closer, you might overhear them having a conversation, and it sounds serious. Make me a perception check. As you are moving up, dragging your kill with Drops from Trees, you will see their quills move from agitation to anger to fear. For a moment, Eats for Three seems to be incredibly concerned, as his body language and his hand movements, the majority of how Gidon actually communicate, can be seen from distance, as he is obviously attempting to explain to the Chief of Green that he swears that he saw them. He doesn't know whose they are, but he saw them. They were off in the woods. Something strange is out there. Something very strange, and it fills with fear. Eats for Three is very afeared. The Chief of Green will emote back and make the motions of perhaps it is something you saw, perhaps you have eaten too much. Eats for Three will swear that no, he definitely saw what he saw, and he's concerned because he doesn't know who they are. He's not sure that they're of us. They might be others. But at the same time, someone should check it out, and the Chief of Green will nod in appreciation for his time, his excitement, perhaps. What do you do?
Well, I mean, first things first, we must make our tribute to the gods. So, he'll turn and he'll slice off a hunk that is what he would think is a good tribute to the moons, and he will take it and drag it over. Oh, great moons! I give you this tribute in payment for your light and your heat that you provide us every day. And he'll place it on the ground.
As you place it on the ground, for a moment, nothing seems to happen. But after a few short seconds, a bolt of lightning will shoot out from the moonstone, grab your tribute, and pull it in close. As you, Hang on. As you watch it go, you will feel something. For a moment, the moons above you shine down on you slightly brighter. You can feel their presence. You can feel them in the stones that you keep pressed into the fur around your chest. And you feel within you a new power. You gain a spell.
Ooh.
As you give your tribute to the Moonstone, eventually, the Chief of Green will wave a hand to Eats for Three, as she will move up to the group.
Moonspeaker Snaresplat, may we have a word?
Of course, Chief.
Follow.
What? Can you follow closely behind?
As the Chief guides you a little ways away from the group, the rest of them will look on with a certain level of curiosity. You can see it in the motions of their quills that they are very curious that you have been once again pulled away by the Chief. Surely this is some special Moonspeaker honor or something above their pay grade. Chief of Green will pull you aside and say,
Eats for Three has come to me with a concern. He says that he has seen Gidon younglings in the forest. He is not certain that they are of us, that they are of the Green tribe, but he is concerned that they are there. He also tells me, as her quills will move to the motion of concern, that there are beings, creatures, strange creatures he swears he has never seen before. How familiar are you with the area, Snaresplat?
Fairly familiar, but not better than leave for drinking.
Are you familiar with the common creatures of the area?
make me a nature or survival check.
Let's do survival. I got a better shot at that one.
Okay. As you ponder and think over the various creatures that could be found in this region, you know that from time to time, most of what you'll see in the area are hasa, which are the flying squirrels. You'll see the occasional, very rare Revdomako, which are these big bear-like, scythe-handed creatures. Very dangerous, but usually solo predators. You'll also know that occasionally there are you'll see Kyriakodons, which are a common large bug. Very, very good, very, very meaty once you get past the shell.
Sorry. The face on the art got me for a second.
Yeah. You'll also know that this area has Lakori, which are large bird-like ambush predators. They are white of fur, and they tend to hide in snow very easily. They are fast. They are dangerous.
Tell me, Snaresplat, are you familiar with any local creatures that could be considered, spindly, thin, very vertical, walk on two legs?
She'll move her claws in a little walking motion.
Oh. kind of tap his head with his claw and to think. It does not sound familiar, Chief.
I thought so as well. Eats for Three sometimes tells stories, usually when he has eaten too much. He gets creative when his belly is full. His belly is not currently full, which is why I give some credence to his tale. Her quills will move to the motion of investigation. He tells that these creatures are tall, thin, spindly, that they appear to have some sort of shell, some kind of carapace like a bug. I am concerned if what he says is true, and there are, in fact, Gidon younglings out there being preyed upon by these mysterious creatures, new creatures. Perhaps we have a problem. Perhaps there is an invasive species taking new area. We cannot have this if they are going to cause trouble to the tribe, or even to local Gidon tribes. Invasive species are upsetting to the environment, and not good. You understand?
He'll nod sagely back.
Yes. Well, I will suggest then that this would be the kind of quest or mission that one moon speaker might go upon and investigate. I will leave to you which companions you choose to take with you. Few or many, it matters not for me. I will leave this decision up to you. However, find out what is happening, and if you can, investigate and return these Gidon younglings that are supposedly out there. I have spoken.
As you say, Chief.
Good. Be well. Good day.
He'll turn. Little Star Wars reference. I have spoken.
I have spoken.
This is the way.
This campaign actually has quite a lot of Mandalorian going on.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Your friends all look, their quills moving to the motion of anticipation and curiosity.
My friends, I have a request. If I may ask.
Just tell us what it is. Leave for drinking, we'll say. What has happened?
There are a few younglings out in the wilderness, and they are being followed by some strange creatures that we do not know of. Would y'all be willing to join me and investigate these new creatures and hopefully protect these younglings from them?
Of course, if there are younglings, we should protect. Where were they seen?
Oh god, Eats for Three would know. He is the one that saw them.
So, are we bringing the Eats for Three? Should he come as well?
I believe so, yes.
Good. We will prepare then, and be ready. Yes, we will be ready.
Will not. I will go retrieve Eats for Three.
Good. Great. Excellent. Gather the party with us when you are ready.
Eats for Three.
Moonspeaker? I imagine the chief has told you about the what I have seen.
Yes, and I am gathering a party to go investigate. Would you please show us where you spotted these strange creatures?
Yes, we should go, and we should go quickly.
So he will quickly move to join the party.
All right, the party is gathered. Let us venture forth.
The party is gathered. All right. Grab all you guys. Drops from trees as part of the posse, and he's your bud. He's your buddy. He's got to come too. All right. Very good. Okie dokie. Make sure this is the right map. Yes. All right, let's see here. As you guys start to make your way through the woods, following Eats for Three's instructions and where he believes he has seen them, you will eventually come to this area. Let me know when you're loaded.
Alright, I am loaded.
As you arrive to this area, Eats for Three will point to the area ahead. I saw them here. Beyond those stones, to the north. I do not see them now.
Very well. Let us split up and search.
Very good. As Leaf for Drinking will take Spine's Break early, and they will start making their way over here, stealthily and cautiously. Where do the rest of you go? They all look to you for leadership.
Dances with Bugs, you come with me over here. The rest of you, take the center and see if you can spot anything.
Very good. Alright, Eats for Three will lead the other two down the center, as they will start making their way from tree to tree, avoiding the roots. You guys make your way over here. Make me a stealth check, Snare Splat.
I am one with the trees.
He is one with the trees. Let's see. Dances with Bug will move a little too close to this tree, as one of his quills will snap off and fly into the distance as a large root will curl up towards the tree, just barely, narrowly missing him as it makes a sound as it attempts to grab him.
I'll look back at him as my quills do a judgmental motion.
Sorry. He will attempt to be more careful. Yes, we'll be more careful. As the group in the center begins to move forward, they will move through the trees, as Leaf for Drinking and Spines Break Early will move along this side and then up towards these trees. Where do you go?
I guess we'll keep going along this way, and go up through here.
Okay. As you start making your way forward, you will see that this group will notice you coming up behind, and they will begin to move forward, establishing a perimeter, as they appear to be looking around, attempting to spot what perhaps Eats for Three had seen. Do you move forward?
Yeah, I'll move forward and go up to like hereish and see if I can spot anything down in the little gorge.
Okay. As you move up to here, make me a perception check.
Oh no, I have snow in my eye.
The wind whistles and howls down the middle of the gorge, and carried on the wind, you think you could just barely make out the whimpering of a young Gidon.
That's just above.
Yes.
I think I hear something. Do you hear it? It sounds like young Gidon.
Let me see. Yes, I hear it. Carried on the wind. From over there, somewhere.
Come, let us move forward.
Good. Where will you go?
Try going over on this side of the tree and see if we can get a better spot.
Okay. As you link up with this group, they all appear to be looking forward, and as you find this angle, you will see over here something interesting. One moment. You will see, up ahead, in small, strange dark boxes, with openings on the side, little slats, like bars, all around. 3 very small, very young looking Gidon. And around them, strange creatures. Tall, spindly, covered in some form of carapace. This one will step a little too close to this tree, as he will step and trigger something which will cause the root of the tree to rip out of the ground and grab at his leg. These two will immediately raise strange pointed stabs at the tree and then fire bolts of bright hot energy at it, until the root releases their friend, which they will drag away. He appears to be unconscious. The beings all appear to gather. They appear. Make an insight check for me. These two appear to be watching the cages closely, keeping an eye on them, keeping them quiet. This one is over here tending to this creature that was grabbed by the tree for a moment before they unleashed fire upon it. And this one raises its arm to look down at it, and then look up at the sky, and then look along the horizon. As he does, something changes. As the moon begins to cover, and take its place in the sky. As the world slowly shifts, in your eyes, to a deep red hue. The dark time has come. These creatures appear to be holding young Gidon. This one appears to be waiting for something as he stares off into the horizon. You have never seen these creatures before. What do you do?
Excuse me, sorry, I was muted. He'll approach his friends. You three, see if you can get around and get the Gidon, the younglings, out from behind them. I will try to make a distraction.
They will nod. They will go and begin to make their way around. Dances with Bug will also attempt to join them. As he begins to make his way with the group, Dances with Bug will step on yet another root, causing it to snap up and grab the area, but not him. And it's good that he was not grabbed by a tree. However, every one of these strange creatures takes notice. It's time to roll for initiative. Let's see here. Go ahead and we gotta roll for everybody. Hang on. Boink. Okay, let's see, roll all. Alright, let's get some tunes.
I need a hero.
Hang on, something is... There we go.
There we go.
All right, we need some motion. Okay. Combat begins as wherever he is. Spines break early. We'll notice the snapping and the attention, and we'll run up to see what he can do about getting to the small Gidon, hopefully unnoticed. So we'll move to here, and then he will attempt to stealth. Okay. Okie dokie. Eats for 3. Aggressive, ready to save these small Gidon. We'll see that the jig is up. Everyone has noticed them. He's just going to run in. As he runs into fight, he will attempt to attack with something that I apparently have not given all the Gidon. That's silly. I don't know why the base Gidon doesn't have the claws. They should. I thought I gave them. That's okay. I will use yours.
That's fine.
He will attack. That will miss. He will attack again. And that will miss. As he runs up and swings, these creatures appear to be somewhat agile. Alright. Leap for Drinking will attempt to stealth. She will make her way here. And then she'll move slightly closer. And she will move here and attack this guy. She will attack with her claws. And that will hit. She does the damage. And she also is a rogue. So she'll get her sneak attack. Ow!
Damn.
For a ridiculous amount of damage. She claws into this creature as it appears to splatter with red blood as it falls to the ground, its carapace shredded open, splattering the snow with red. Alright, Soma. Not Soma yet. Wait a second.
Not yet.
Where are my strangers? They're not on the thing. Where should they be? Oh, they should have been at the very top. That's okay. Carry on.
They were surprised.
They were surprised. Surprised enough.
Yeah. All right. Tapping. Using his foci, he'll call upon the power of the moons, and he will cast a spell. He will use produce. Well, let's see. That's not what I want. Yeah, we'll do. We'll try to do sleep. The new spell that the gods have blessed me with.
Mm-hmm.
So, go right here. Blam.
All right. Roll it. Wow. That's not very good.
No. Not. But that's okay.
That said, as you channel your spell and you focus on the stones and in the power of your mind connected to the moons, the spell actually doubles in its power. That D10 was your random moon power. It doubles in its power, raising that number to 30. Let's see. Okay. The first thing that you will seem to notice is all three of these young, small Gidon will all fall unconscious. And then, your friend eats for 3. Will get woozy as his quills move to the motion of tiredness, as he will also fall to the ground unconscious. Leaf for Drinking will appear to wobble for a moment before shaking it off, flexing her quills, and growling at this dead creature. These 3 appear to be completely unaffected.
seeing that only the other Gidon were affected, he'll start. His quills will start shivering and going into an extremely concerned and curious nature. I don't understand. What? Why did they not go to sleep? What? I must help. And that's where he'll end his turn, since that was his action.
All right. Let's see here. Clawnear, seeing what has happened, will look back at you in confusion. One moment. And will freeze up, unsure as to what to do, as you have apparently put all these Gidon to sleep. Drops from trees will look to him, and then look back to you. And he will shout loud in a battle cry as he leaps from the trees at this creature. As he will swing his attack. And will miss. He will swing again. This time hitting, as he will do his damage. Urgh! Chopping into the creature, damaging it severely, slashing through its carapace. Dances with Bug will see all of this going on. Will also have to make his wisdom save. And will also freeze up. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. That is not the song. Why is that it? That's okay. As your friends run in from various directions, your power from the moon, empowered, stronger, still appearing to do nothing to these strangers. In a moment of need, in a moment of panic and chaos, something is wrong. You can feel it. This creature will raise its strange staff and will fire a blast of fire, which will miss. And then, as a bonus action, he will throw something into the distance. That's enough to hit the area. Yeah. Clawnear and Dances with Bug will have to make a saving throw. Take half damage from this, as he will throw flames erupting from this area, as they will each take damage from the fire. The red fire, something you don't see very often. Something that hurts greatly. Licks the area full of flame, as this creature looks in anger. This one will, in a panic, use his regular action to throw one over here. Hit. Okay. Let's see. Spines break early. Dex save. Leaf for drinking. Dex save. Okay, both of them only take 12 damage. Alright. Spines break early. Will fall to his back, surrounded by flames. Leaf for drinking. Let's see here. Will catch fire. This stranger will also use his gun to fire at the 8s for 3 on the ground, killing him instantly. As he erupts with flame, blasted from the weapon. This stranger will see you up here on the rocks, waving your hands around aggressively, and will attempt to throw a grenade. And miss you. Whoa.
Oh.
Nice. It will instead go over here. See? It'll wind up over here. Boom. Alright. He will then use his gun to attempt to shoot drops from trees. And that will hit. He will kill him. As your friends begin to fall, one by one, Leaf for drinking will leap out from the flames and begin to run in this direction, horrified, terrified, fire everywhere. What do you do, sir?
Knowing that I have like some healing capabilities from the moons, would I be able to use it to revive these, or are they just completely like eviscerated dead?
They are eviscerated dead.
Okay.
Your friends are no longer. Some of them appear to be caught in flames.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That will help. Alright, let's see, would I be able to make it over to this guy? I'm not sure how high up I am.
Let's see, that's 30. I'm gonna say dropping is free. It's only about a 20-foot drop, so if you make your athletics check, or acrobatics.
Yeah, I'll drop down. That is not cool. I want to get away from that.
Yeah, that's really
The hell with that. Get out of here. Alright, so let's see. Acrobatics. Not a very good roll.
Not a very good roll as you reach the bottom and fall prone. You have half your movement remaining, but no damage.
Right, so, yeah, so that's 15
as you
feet.
fall into a snowbank.
Alright, we'll quickly get back up to our feet and we'll, like, on all fours, just book it. Let's see, 5, 10, 15 to there. What is my movement speed? Is it 30 or 40? I think it's just 30.
It's just 30.
Yeah. Alright, well, actually, action... I'll call out to there. Brothers, quickly get them. I will distract. And I will cast another spell. This time I will use Entangle. To kind of prevent them from moving as best I can.
All right. Very good. Let's see. Difficult terrain. May succeed in saving throw, be restrained. Okay, so this guy's gotta try a saving throw. He is not restrained. He is. And he is not.
Wow.
Wow. No kidding.
Jeez.
No mods, just nat 20s. Yep. As you focus on the power of the moons, you cast your spell, and wild. Okay. That will also knock all three of these guys prone. There is no save. As the moons empower your ability. However, only one of them is actually restrained as the plants crawl out to grab.
Alright. That is all I can do for my turn.
Okie dokie. Clawnear will attempt to run through this difficult terrain, and getting there is tough. Let's see. What's the best he could do? Because down here is... He's actually going to climb down these rocks, because he's got a climb speed, just like you. So that adds... It's actually 25... 30. He'd have to dash. He will dash. Get up to this guy. Drops from trees. Is a red stain in the snow. Dances with bugs. Will also attempt to get there, but due to your difficult terrain, you will only manage to get about here. I think, right? Let's see here. 20 plus plus going down. Yep, that's about as far as he can make it, even dashing. Maybe one more. Yep. As he attempts to make his way to finish one of these two off. Alright, this one is restrained. He, let's see, tangling plants until the spent end. Creature restrained by the plants can use his action to make a strength check against your spell. On a success, it frees itself. It will attempt to free itself. And it will. That's his action. As a bonus action, he will see this nonsense going on, and he will pull another small sphere. And he will drop it right here. Boom! As the fire intensifies, dances with bug. Will fail his save. And will be engulfed in flames. This stranger will stand to his feet. He will see Clawnear approaching quickly. He will see you coming from the south. He will point at this guy. He will point at him. He will grab a small crate, and this one as well under each arm, and he will begin to make his way away. Oops. As he will start to move. Okie dokie. Then, this stranger will stand. He will see you. He will see this one much closer to his companion who's trying to get away, and he will move half his movement. He will shotgun blast at Claw and Ear. That will not hit. However, he will then also, bonus action, drop one of these. Boom. Let's see here. Let's see if he passes his dex save. He does not. That's not good. He will be consumed in flames as he falls to the ground burning. Burns. Leaf for drinking. We'll see everything around fire. So much fire. The panic sets in, and she flees the battlefield.
So things really not looking good.
Not good at all.
Yeah. Leaf! Leaf! Where are you, Leaf? You must save! And I assume I don't hear anything.
You hear the crackling of the flames as they appear to intensify more and more.
Alright, you will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Use his last little bit of movement. He'll get between this last little Gidon and this guy. And he will unleash his claws upon him.
Alright.
Normal.
That will miss.
Okay. And normal.
That will hit. Give me damage. Ah! You will see as your claws cut through the strange carapace that the creature seems to have. It's strange. It's not a natural material.
And yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright. Where are you? There you are. As the forest begins to be engulfed in flame, these flames begin to trace their way across, as these flames will move forward and engulf these strange creatures as they are consumed by the fire. These two will disengage and join their companion, as all three of them and the two small Gidon in cages that they have carried away will mount on a strange white bird which roars with a thunderous might as they will all leave. Behind you, sleeping, its quills trembling, is a small sleeping Gidon.
And it's within its cage still, yes.
It is.
And then you said like the fire is like spread
Yes,
all around.
It's beginning to spread all around.
Okay. Right. Can I try to break this metal box this Gidon is in?
Mm-hmm. Give me a strength check.
All right.
Or
Break.
athletics, I guess.
All right. Athletics. Normal.
It holds. It is
Just
quite stout.
Smash it.
As you bash your claws into it, attempt to scratch at the top, attempt to pry at the bars. Nothing seems to work. As the fire begins to spread, what do you choose to do? Here are a couple of options. You can choose other things, of course. You can pick up the box and run. You can leave it and run. You could attempt to put out fires. There's a variety of potentials here, but what do you do in this moment?
I think he is just gonna keep, like, with all of his friends now, he's not really thinking straight. He's just kind of like focused in on this and not so much anything else around him. So he's just gonna keep trying to break this little Gidon out. So we'll do another athletics to try to break this thing.
Okay. As you smash further, the box is crushed open on one side. And you are able to free the small creature.
Alright, we'll then pick up the little creature and kind of start dragging him this way a little bit, and
As you do, he will wake up. He will look up into your eyes and look around at the flames, and all of his quills will spaz to the motion of concern.
I'll look into his eyes and try to give him like a slight smile, and then I'll throw him over here as I yell, or as I say to him, "Run home."
You yeet the child. As he will look back through the flames, as you manage to get him away from the danger, just as the fire begins to close in around you. As you lay there on the bare, hard ground, snow falls upon you. soothingly. Much of your body hurts. You are burned. Your fur in patches, blackened. Everything around you smells like fire and smoke and blood. The ground around you, hard and dark as the snow gently falls. You can barely move. In your last moments, you remember picking up the small Gidon child and launching them away from the flames, just as the flames closed in over you. A noble choice. But was it your last? As you lay there on the hard, blackened ground, your body aching, your burns searing, a feeling overcomes you. The moons have passed. Time must have passed. How much time? Unsure. Sometimes a dark time can be up to 3 days long, where the world is red and dark. Now the world is simply dark. Looking, peering faintly through your squinted, burned eyes, you look to the sky. Seeing the faint and multiplicitous stars on the dark, black background means that it is night. If it were day, the sky would be colorful. The moons didn't help. If anything, they hindered you. A moon-granted ability that should have taken down your foes instead seemed only to affect your friends. Perhaps, on your part, a lack of practice. Perhaps a lack of understanding of how the powers work, but it should have worked on the creatures. Why would the moons choose to help them instead of you? Tell me.
I don't understand. I was trying to help the Gidon. Why? Moons, why do you protect those creatures and not the other Gidon? Leaf, where did you go? My friends, gone. Look down at the rocks in his hands as he sits up. What? Why did I fail? Why did this power betray?
As you question the stones and you question the moons, a whisper will appear on the wind. As a shadow darkens the already dark darkness. It stands there, eyeing you with its slight, small little white pinpricks of light. Soma.
Upon seeing this creature, he'll quickly, but as he does so, winces in pain. He'll get up on all fours, his quills will bristle. Who are you?
For a moment, the shadow seems to observe you. And then it appears to almost consider your question. And it will respond. I twirl with grace in colors bright. I tie up gifts, a charming sight. I mark the cause, I crown the hair, delicate beauty, light as air. What am I?
Alright, you broke up for a minute there. Okay,
Sorry.
there we go.
I put it in.
No, you're good. Martha Cox. Crown the air. Man, hit me with riddles, session 1. Twirl with grace and colors bright. Tie up gifts, a charming sight. Mark cause and the crown. A bow?
Close. It will continue to stare at you from the dark.
I do not understand.
Who are you? That you would lie in the dark.
I am, cough a little bit. As like it is kind of hard for him to breathe because of all the heat from the smoke really messed with his lungs a little bit. Snares, not able to really get out the words.
As you just barely get out the word moon, you can swear that you hear the creature hiss. Did I break up? Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're I heard.
Good.
I just, who are you? No riddles.
No. I am one and none. And again one alone, and also nothing at all. As the creature will begin to circle you. Almost as if inspecting.
Are you going to kill me?
No. No, Soma, no.
The shadow will extend a long, pointed hand that waves in the wind, almost as if not quite solid. And it will point up at the sky. No voice I have, yet stories tell of wolves that howl and oceans swell. I vanish by day, I return with grace, wearing each night a different face. Though I am chased, I do not flee, a silent dancer watched by thee.
Speak of the moons?
It hisses. You can swear angrily.
Soma. The moons. Soma, the moons. I ask you a question. What do you think of the moons?
I thought they were our protectors. They help us. But I don't know. I tried to help. I tried to save. And all it did was hinder it.
Why?
I don't know. Why would they betray us? Why would they abandon us?
It will think long and hard, it seems. It will ponder your question. It seems to look up to the sky. Searching. Hissing. I take what's not mine, yet wear it with pride. Topple the throne where a true king once died. While cunning, not birthright, I stake my claim through history. Many may tarnish my name. What am I?
It's not mine, yet wear it with pride. Upon a throne where a true king once died. Cunning, not birthright, I stake my claim.
Better. A better one. A better one. As it will wave its arms. It will excitedly wave its arms and then lock eyes with you, trying to snap your attention. Forget. Other bad. Better one. I wear a mask, but not for show. I mimic truth, yet none I know. You think I'm real, you big mistake. I'm just a shadow. I'm just a...
A fake?
Ha 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 ha! Yes! Yes! The moons. Gods. It will spit. You swear you see a bit of shadow fall into the snow as it sizzles away. Gods. Fakes.
You say they are fake? And he'll kind of look down at the stones in his hands again. But
It will hiss at your stones.
they, and he'll. This makes no. I don't understand. If they are fake, what? Why grant us power? Why would we?
It shrugs. What? I ask again. What do you want?
I wanted to save them.
Too
I
bad.
wanted
So sad.
to protect friends.
Too bad. So
What?
sad. He will look at the blood and the blackened earth and the blackened trees. All gone. But you... you show promise. There are others. I need you to want to save the others. Do you want to save the others? Do you want it?
I do.
It will appear to steeple shadowy fingers. Good. Now, answer my riddle. One and none, and again one alone, and also nothing at all. That is how many others you must save. Deal? Will extend a shadowy, ribbon-like hand.
He'll look around at his, or where his friends once were, and the blood on the ground. You promise that next time those creatures will fall, and not my friends.
I promise nothing. But I grant you the chance. If you save one and none, and again one alone, and also nothing at all, I will give you the power to have a chance where your moons fall short. Soma.
Lift up his claw and hesitantly, like he'll go to reach for his hand and then pull back for half a second and then finish reaching out. Deal.
Good. As you will feel dark tendrils wrap around you and then appear to swirl above your head from a cracked metallic symbol just above your forehead. Cracked, shattered, it appears to hover in midair with a slight, faint, sickly glow as a black ribbon of energy seems to taper off of it, tattered, shredded, torn, before fading away. You will be my Soma.
What is Soma?
They can be given but not taken. They can be common or one of a kind. I follow you wherever you go, yet I am not something you can find. What am I? That was the wrong one. Here, try this one instead.
You speak of names.
Yes, a name. A name from my home far away long ago. It means revenge. You will be my Soma. But first, we will save one and none. And again, one alone, and also none at all. And the creature will vanish. Soma. As you return to the village, the only safe haven that you would know, you find it also burned and charred to the ground. The moonstone, gone. Your friends and your family, your tribe. The chief? Missing. Gone. But as you make your way, you do find the tracks. Fresh tracks of a very small Gidon, which as
You stand in the middle of your burnt and charred tribe, in the area where it was once. The occasional, interpretable remains of people. You are approached by a very small Gidon, who appears to have been following you, as it will stand next to you, very quietly.
Upon seeing the remnants of his village, anger quickly rises. Why? Why did they not protect? Why do they condemn? Why? You, who are you? Why do you follow me?
The small Gidon will move its quills to the motion of anxiety and fear, but it does not seem quite old enough to fully communicate otherwise. It seems afraid. Tears well up in its already wet eyes.
Do not be afraid, young one. You will not receive my wrath. But I tell you what will. The foul creatures that did this, and the moons that cursed my village, and did not protect like they promised. I curse you! And he'll pick up a piece of bone that he sees laying on the ground, and he'll place the two stones that he was given to by his chief. I curse you, and I promise that you will feel my wrath. And he'll stab the bone through the two stones that he has.
Mm-hmm. The small Gidon will watch in awe, his quills moving rapidly between the motions of anxiety and fear and awe. Brother? He'll motion back towards the woods. Brother. Sister?
Can I insight him to see what he...
Yeah.
Okay. Insight.
He is motioning back towards the woods from which you came. It is possible that the other two small Gidon that were taken away might have been siblings. His quills move to the motion of worry and concern and fear and anxiety.
Lead on. I will follow.
All right. As you follow the small Gidon, it will lead you back to the woods, where you pick up a trail of the strange creatures, leading to where they boarded the strange white bird before they left from vision. The trail is cold. His quills droop with depression. They move through the motions of anxiety and fear, confusion, anger, but mostly fear. Alright, Caped. Here is an opportunity to shape something for the future. What you did in the woods was make a choice. You chose to run in, save, and get this little one out of the fire, which means he's going to follow you around. He counts as a sort of pseudo-ally slot, and based on what you tell him here, based on how you choose to direct him and nurture him... Sorry, am I cutting out?
A little bit, yeah.
Sorry. I'll try and move in. Did you miss anything? I'll just start over.
Yeah, just start over.
Yeah, based on what you tell him here, how you advise him, will determine what sort of ally, friend, follower, NPC he becomes. Because you chose to save him, that is something you get. There were other potential outcomes based on other decisions you could have made during that fight, but because you chose this one, this is where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
He is hoping to find his siblings that were taken. He is confused, he is anxious, he is worried. What do you tell him?
Think here. Don't be afraid, little one. Instead, be angry. Let it well up inside you, and harness it, and we will get back your brothers.
All right. This Gidon also comes with no name. Traditional Gidon naming conventions for your tribe would include naming them reminiscently after something, some embarrassing time in their past. Kind of like one of those stories that your mom tells at the dinner table, that your mom tells at the dinner table to guests, that for some reason she always brings up. Harmless, but funny and embarrassing. The idea behind these names is to make the person strong, to learn to laugh at themselves despite this, to push beyond the things that would embarrass their lessers. Mm-hmm. You can choose to name him through your tribe's naming conventions, or you can choose to name him otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh no, you're giving me my other curse of coming up with names. Riddles and names. How could you do that? I'll stick with the tribe tradition.
Okay.
You will be known as Sleeps in Fire.
Oh. Rad.
Mm-hmm.
He will. Let's see here, book. All right. As you name him, the two of you leave this desolate place, this blackened, charred remains of a tribal encampment. The two that remain, as you make your way to, hopefully, complete the mysterious task the strange entity gave to you, and perhaps find Sleeps and Fire's siblings. And that is where we'll end this prologue session, and I'm very excited to bring you into the full thing. You were the first of the 3 prologue sessions, so I'm looking forward to the other ones, and then we'll get the gang together.
Yay!
And it'll be great. It'll be sick. But that was very good, man. Very, very good role playing. Cool choices. I like it. It all flavors. Haha. Very good. All right, I'm going to
Awesome.
end the recording.